I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Hey y'all, it's Kate from Literary Apothecary and welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. This is for the week of July 30th to August 6th. Welcome. I think I have some new subscribers to welcome, but I didn't write their names down, so I'll do that in the next video. To start off this weekly reading vlog, I have a book haul. Earlier this week, John and I went to McKay's bookstore in Greensboro, North Carolina, which was a used book warehouse, essentially. They have tons of used books, games, video games, equipment, all sorts of fun things. And we took some of my books, and so I've got to trade in. I've got 5 books here to add to the Books My Boyfriend Gave Me series because it was his idea, so I'm giving him the credit. First up, we have The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. This is obviously, if most people know, book 1 in the Wheel of Time series, which I've just announced I am doing a read-along of this next year, starting in January. On my Discord. I can't wait. I read this book last year or the year before that, and it took me 3 months to get through. I'm hoping it's going to take a lot less than that on the second round. The next book that I got is Stormfront by Jim Butcher, which is the first book in the Dresden Files. I know my friend Leslie at the Nerdy Narrative absolutely loves this series, and I cannot wait to read this. I also got The God of Small Things by Arundhati Roy. I probably completely butchered that name, and I'm sorry, but I can't wait to read this book. I've heard such good things about this book. People say it's really, really good, but really, really sad. So this will be a day when I need some extra tears shed. And I also picked up The Things They Carried by Tim O'Brien, which I believe is historical fiction. It is controlled and wild, deep and tough, perceptive and shrewd. They carried malaria tablets, love letters, 28-pound mine detectors, dope, illustrated Bibles, each other. And if they made it home alive, they carried unrelenting images of a nightmare war that history is only beginning to absorb. Since its first publication, The Things They Carried has become an unparalleled Vietnam testament, a classic work of American literature and a profound study of men at war that illuminates the capacity and the limits of the human heart and soul. So this will definitely be an intense read, it sounds like, but I can't wait because, again, I've heard great things about this too. And look, it was only 25 cents. I couldn't pass it up. And then the last book that I got was for only 75 cents, and that's Room by Emma Donoghue. And I have heard good things about this, though I've also heard that it is both really sad and terrifying at the same time. To 5-year-old Jack, Room is the world. It's where he was born. It's where he and his ma eat and sleep and play and learn. At night, Ma shuts him safely in the wardrobe where Jack is meant to be asleep when old Nick visits. Room is home to Jack, but to Ma, it's the prison where she has been held for 7 years. Through her fierce love for her son, she has created a life for him in this 11 by 11 foot space. But Jack's curiosity is building alongside Ma's own desperation, and she knows that Room cannot contain either much longer. Room is a tale at once shocking, riveting, exhilarating, a story of unconquerable love in harrowing circumstances and of the diamond-hard bond between a mother and her child. Yeah, that sounds terrifying, heartbreaking, but really, really good. I cannot wait. So thank you, John, for bringing me to the used book warehouse. You know I had so much fun, and I can't wait till we go back again. Now on to my reading updates. So this week, so far I have finished. I've read our Joan Didion essay of the month now that we're in August. Our essay of the month was I Can't Get That Monster Out of My Head, and in this essay, Joan Didion took the film critic view. She criticized a particular film, and then she went on to criticize Hollywood and directors themselves, and she just laid it all out. She held nothing back, as she does, and it was a great read. It was a quick read. It was only a couple pages. It was so much fun. Now this week I will be working on my reread of Emma by Jane Austen. I'll be working on Petals on the Wind, which is book 2 in the Dollinger Children's series. I'm working my way through Lancelot and also The High King's Tomb by Christian Britain, book 3 in the Green Rider series. I hope to have at least one of those reads done by the end of this week. This week has been a little bit of a busy week for me. I took a couple days off of work to kind of relax, and John and I did a whole bunch of stuff, so I got a little bit less reading done than normal, but it was a great week nonetheless. I really had a good time. So that's it for now, and I will check in with y'all again soon. Bye. Hey y'all, just want to take a quick moment to say hello and thank you to some of our new subscribers, and especially Paige Welton. Thank you so much for subscribing. It really means the world to me, because without you, I'd just be sitting here talking to myself. So thank you for subscribing, and I hope you stick around. Hey y'all, one last check-in for this week, and I'm sorry this video is going up late. This week has just been crazy for me, and my schedule's just been so off, having work off and everything. So you've got it coming. It's just way later in the day than normal. And I don't really have a lot to update on right now because I didn't get a whole lot of reading in this week. It was a very busy week. But I do want to say hello and welcome to another new subscriber, Ramya. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means the world to me, because without you, I'd just be sitting here talking to myself. So thank you for subscribing. Now this weekend, I hope to get in more reading and finish a book or two. So what I'll be working on this weekend is my reread of Emma. I'm doing an immersion read, so I'm reading along with the audiobook in a physical copy. I will be working on Petals on the Wind, which is book 2 in the Dollinger series. I hope to finish both The High King's Tomb, book 3 in the Green Rider series, and Lancelot. Fingers crossed that I get them both finished this weekend. We'll see how that goes, but hopefully at least one, if not both of those. So yeah, that's my check-in for this week. Starting next week, I think I'm gonna jump to a bi-weekly check-in every other Saturday instead of weekly, because things are about to get really busy with work and school and everything going on. But yeah, so if that's what I definitely decide, which I think it's going to be, I'll still put out a post on YouTube so you guys know when to expect it and when not to expect it. But that's it for now. Let me know in the comments below, of course, what your favorite reading moment was from this past week, what you're looking forward to reading next week. Keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and back. Bye.